It's a comic.
No, it's a graphic novel. It's called the Utopia Experiments. It's about a scientist who makes a deal with the devil for knowledge. And the devil appears in a number of guises, but always as an animal-human hybrid. And most notably, a rabbit.
A rabbit?
Utopia first aired on Channel 4 in the UK in early 2013. It focuses on a group of people who are fanatic about a graphic novel which was created by a patient in a mental institution. In this, he describes a series of fictional events called the Utopia Experiments. Within this, the main character describes some of the unethical practices not dissimilar to the experimentations the Nazis performed in World War II. But in this case, sometimes life does imitate art. Volume 2 manuscript starts making rounds on blog sites. This sheer excitement sets everything into motion, and the race is on to hunt down the book. But the stakes are even higher than anyone would ever imagine. Utopia has a very distinct visual style in the way its compositions are framed, as well as its very bright, saturated images, which contrasts against its darker tone in the storytelling. The characters here are also very well developed within their story arcs. You see the growth from the very first episode right to the very end. And as I mentioned in my Gone Girl review, David Fincher is championing an American remake of this series, which in my opinion isn't really necessary. But it's very intriguing to see what Fincher could do with his hands on this property. And just in the past couple of days or so, it has been announced that Channel 4 are not renewing for a third season. And personally, this is a shame because I've only just found this show and it's left me wanting more. But this cancellation must have been on the back of the minds of the creators, with this final season ending on a very satisfying conclusion, but also could organically lead into a third season. But you never know. If Fincher's series does very well in the United States, and they stick fairly closely to this original storyline, they may be able to build on the work that has already been done. Okay, time for a rating. TV series are always very hard to rate as they're an ongoing organic beast. But in this case, I'm going to give it a good old 8 out of 10. It is organic and thrilling, but also has a horror element to it. Here's a warning. If you're squeamish, if you don't like blood, this will not be for you. It's very violent. I think it aired at 10 PM in the UK. So that gives you a little bit of a feel at where this might be heading. Alright guys, check out Utopia. See you later.